Well, welcome everybody. Nobody here. We'll say that anyway because I know some people will show up. If YouTube's doing its job, there we go. We got one. What I'm going to do today is get the top half ready to go. Now I do have to go out in the garage and cut another piece of melamine. But there is a lot of prep work I need to do to get this mold ready. A lot of cleanup, a lot of sanding, get the flashing off of it. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. Just prepare this to the mold. I was on the phone with Dan this morning to make sure I'm doing it right. And I am. So I was working getting the clay out of this. Because I'm not taking the gear out of this thing until after the top part's molded. It's already got PVA on the other side, so. I see by my poll that 44% want to see more building and only 11% want to see composites. But this is all part of modeling. I mean, if you don't want to buy the gear from me, I've shown you how to make them. But I'll give you a little clue. It'd be a lot cheaper to buy them from me than it would be to make them. But now that I have these gear molds, I have a lifetime supply. I don't need to buy them again, ever. Just make them. Same with the bell cranks. But I'll tell you this, as far as the bell cranks go, I'd rather buy them from Dan than make them. What I'm doing here is I'm getting the draft angle and the PVA and all the wax and getting it cleaned up. Got to get that CA off there where I glued. I mean, it doesn't much matter because this will be, yeah, it don't matter. Don't worry about it. Get some plates on the end. And this is a good way to do things because anybody that knows anything about this stuff, yeah, this material cost $100. But if you were to, and it's aluminum, but if you were to have it machined, it'd be $4,000 or $5,000 to have this done. Couldn't afford to get it done. But got her done with the casting resin. So what I'm going to do on this video is I'm just going to tinker with this mold, and I'll show you when it's done. And I think it's ready. I'm going to have to end the video, go out in the garage and cut 2 more of these plates bigger. They need to be 2 inches over the top. I mean, actually, this would work. I don't have to cut nothing. Yeah, these will work right here. So it gets attached clayed back down. Let's see. I forgot to ask, how big is that jaunt? I might have to cut them bigger, wider. Danny, if you're watching, tell me how big is that jaunt? I don't know. It don't have to be much, maybe 3/4 of an inch. All right, paper loads quick. Unreal. She loads up quick. So come tomorrow, I'll be popping gear out of this thing. And I can get back to work. I got an order for some gear, so I've got to make them. I've got the tanks ready to go. If anybody needs a tank, all I gotta do is cut the length and glue them up. Okay. Well, we got 8 watchers, no chatters, boy. So I'm going to need to put the draft angle in here. Hmm. Now, if you don't do this here, the mold won't release. We don't need no thinking catastrophic lockups. It's raining out, so there ain't no flying going on. Typical Midwest weather. Typical Midwest weather. This is all PVA on here. This will all shine up. I'll get the PVA stripped off. thinking the belt sand would be better for this. But I don't want to go too far, too fast. Got too much tied up in it. Anyway, this is what I'm doing today. Getting all this cleaned out. So we got a super nice mold that makes a super nice gear. Remember, the nicer the mold, the better the part. Every gear will be an exact duplicate of this one. Exactly. And I hope to make them under 1 ounce. We hope. I'll get to building another airplane here probably next week. I'll work on the Viper again. I know that's what you guys are waiting on. I can finish that airplane up in 2 weeks. It's not that big a deal. And then what am I going to do with it? You guys need to buy something from me. Some airplane. Gotta have money to buy some more wood and material and stuff so I can build some more. Either that or I have to get a job, and then there won't be any more YouTube. But catch-22. Thanks, Wayne. All right. I'm going to ask a question real quick. I just text him. Should have an answer here in a second. We'll figure out how wide the L's are we need to make. I think we need to cut that back some more. Oop, can't go no farther than that. That's starting to sand into the gear. Can't do that. What's that say? The real glow plug igniter, I started an engine. I think at Rodak said it would be available in spring. No, I don't remember. 9/16. All right, so we don't have to make a new one. Okay, yeah, this is an old one, but here's what I use. Oh, I use these here. Sonictronics. I gotta send that one back. They'll give me another battery. It's less than dead. Okay. So we don't need to cut new boards. That's a plus. I think I'll plug that hole with clay. Thank you, Gary. That way it won't stick. Good. We're in there. Paper down. I'm gonna have to run the compressor because it probably bled off. I left it. Oh, I didn't leave it plugged in. Maybe it didn't bleed off. Maybe there's no enough air in it. But after the fiasco last night of having that thing break loose, I'm going to do some extra reinforcement on those L brackets. Okay. wax. Well, let it dry. Paint some PVA on it. We'll start making up these L's. Should be pouring here pretty quick. Should be pouring pretty quick. I'll tell you this, so the shit doesn't dry fast enough for my liking. Can hardly get anything done when you're waiting on shit to dry, or cure, or whatever you want to call it. Now what I do at the top. Oh, there it is. Yep, all the stuff you have to buy in order to do this job. For the average guy, it would be better off just to buy the gear. You got to be pretty motivated to do this process. You got to leave this alone here. I like it because it challenges me to another aspect of my modeling skills. So even though I'm old, someday somebody might say, "Hey, you want a job in a mold shop or model shop?" But yeah, let's do it. You got all these skills, you know, and if I want something that's unobtainium, I know how to make it. That's why I like it. A little bit. About 30 minutes in. So basically, I turned this wood buck into this aluminum buck. I turned the square gear into an airfoil gear. And we're going to have a top that I can squeeze and squeeze the excess resin out of it. So it'll be lighter. That's the whole purpose of this exercise. And they will be nice. How long are these going to have to be? I might have to go out in the garage and cut some more phenolic. No, should be able to get away with it. So put some PVA on this. First coat. Oh, don't get out too thick. I want 3 coats of PVA on that so it releases nicely. Nine sixteenths. Wax all that shit up too. Has anybody learned anything? Let's add some more PVA to the tub. we got 3 coats of wax, and we're going to have 3 coats of PVA on it. Then 3 coats of PVA on the mold boards. I got to walk over the table saw. 2 pieces here. Okay. What I ought to do is I ought to cut those blocks of wood so I can CA these together. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Let me cut 2 blocks of wood. You know what? I think I'm going to modify my X-Acto table saw to be a real table saw. Because it's ridiculous. Okay, the first thing I want to do is glue this on here like so. We ain't monkeying around. Let's see here. Is that right? And then this piece, I should have doubled up. This should have been bigger. I shouldn't have tried to save skimp. It'll go like that. There it is. Danny says when he makes this stuff, it's Frankenstein. Well, I guess we're going to make some Frankenstein stuff. Come on. Man, I'm sick of glue bottles. They you leave them set for a minute and they're clogged. Shit. I think they need to be made out of PTE or PTFE or whatever they call that shit. Something that's non-stickum. Because they sure plug up quick. Okay, try again. That looks about right. Damn top's gonna fall off of it. Okay. Now this ought to hold it. We have plenty of surface area here. Let's see. That's he said his was 9/16. Yo! That's 3/4. Yeah, that'd be fine. Now, I don't know if you guys know what I'm doing here, but if you would have watched Danny's channel, he's kind of helped me through this. He showed me what I needed to do. So this piece here goes down over the edge to capture I'm going to have to put clay in there. How about this side? Yep, we're going to have to clay it up. That's all right. We'll get it figured out. But now I need a piece this long. I had that stupid knife. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Yeah, everything's weird in this molding stuff. That's backwards. I'm going to make a wing mold out of this stuff, though. Definitely going to make a wing mold. Now, I probably won't get to this, but I'll show you what's going to happen here, how it's going to lay up. I'll probably have to do another video on pouring. Get the mold ready to go. Get it ready to go. Doesn't seem to be square. Which one's not square? Well, I guess it don't much matter. We're going to clay it anyway. Damn, now my hands glued together. Shit. Oh well. It don't matter. It does. Come on, get on there and quit giving me a fit. There it is. Oh no, it moved. Damn stuff. About ready to scrap this. Okay, why won't it go on there? You get some kicker. Got to use Steve's kicker. I don't know what happened to mine. Okay. Now, don't give me a problem. I think we're going to be moving to Rumble. YouTube is giving a problem. I have a Rumble channel. I just don't post much over there. But if I get any more flack from YouTube, phew, gone. All right, what we have here are the ends of the mold. I'll show you how it goes. I'm going to PVA them. I think I'm going to end the stream, eat lunch. This board will go here. This will go here. Of course, it'll all lay flat on the bench. These will go here. This one will go over here. And the side will go on and it gets poured in from the top. So it looks like it's going to take about the rest of the gallon to make this mold. Pretty slow start to a video. You guys got any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream and eat lunch. Tonight is Charles's night. Don't forget to go in and see him. I think I'm going to glue. Well, I'll tack glue them on there. Hot glue. That's what I'll use. Hot glue. Hot glue, then clay it up. Up there, the board. It's over there on the floor. No, it's not. What the hell happened to the other board? Is it over here? No. I got another board just like this missing. This shop is something else. Got so much crap in here you can't figure out what's going on. Well, I'll look for that off camera. My ruler. So he said he had 9/16. I have 11/16. That'll be fine. That's 3/4 on that one. It'll be fine. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you after a bit. Throw ins, tight lines. See ya.